Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dark Dragon. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, Dark Dragon. Moving all these people's stuff. I'm not doing all that, lady. You over here trying to move everybody's stuff. I'm not going hard in the paint like that, lady. Of course, man. Of course I like Darkman X. Rest in peace to DMX. Hit the like button for DMX, man. Hit the like button for X, man. Darkman X. See, that's why he told me not to go in the gutters, man. He sees how crazy it is over here. I'm a fan of Darkman X. Now look, this lady comes out and moves. Should have been moved. Why you parked on the road, lady? You got that big ass driveway. Should at least move your cans in. You see why he told me not to go in the gutters? Look at the gutters, man. Yo, this is nasty over here. And he knows I'll get filled too fast. And I don't got a truck. Now look, this lady should have left already. Why are you still there, lady? Why are you just still sitting in your car? Yeah. See? Ooh, should have been moved. She leaves the can. She leaves the can there. The can man. Right, it's the can man. Smash that like button, though, y'all. Are you streaming towards your goals or what, man? Are you just streaming in the wet? Huh? I'm gonna get him like 2 more passes. In the building, yo, chat, what up, man? Yeah, look, I'm gonna get on my trolling shit now, right? Let me tell y'all, let me put the camera on, right? A lot of y'all sit online, right? And y'all push narratives on black people. How black people don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, right? Oh, get a job. Do this, do that, right? Yo, I'm showing y'all that. Y'all don't even want to hit the like button. Yo, get a job. All you do is sit on the internet. Get a job. You don't even want to hit the like button for somebody showing they got a job. Huh? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Get a job. Get a job. Tighten them up over here. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. Look. Now going all in the gutters. And I went in the gutters a little bit, man. I went in the gutters a little bit. I didn't go crazy in the gutters. I needed to do a little bit in the gutters. I ain't gonna hold you. And I was only supposed to do in front of 16. But you see the lady came out moving all kind of shit. So I tightened up a little bit. 15, 20, 18, 11, right? I was only supposed to do 16. Get a job. That's what they used to say. Get a job. So are you showing them you got a job? Look, they don't even want to hit the like button. Get a job. Is over here. I think this is it right here. Man, it's up over here. Yeah, Leroy, you warmed up yet? Now Leroy got a whole bunch of shit going on. They did asphalt work over here. T, what up, T? That's why he told me not to go down the gutters. Look at all the leaves in the gutters. That's why he was like, yo, don't go down the gutter. Like, don't go down the gutter. Don't go down the gutter. Y'all look at all these potholes up. They coming over here to do this pothole work. God damn, you see it? See all those potholes? That's what I'm doing this for right here, the potholes for them. See, the landscaper blew all this shit out, man. They gotta stop the bullshit. Now you can tell right there. See the guy, when I turn around, I'm gonna show you. He blew all that shit out into the road right there. He blew all that shit out into the road. See how that yard looking? Right? And then you see how heavy it was in the middle of the road? Yeah, he blew all that shit out into the road. Wow. Watch the turnaround, y'all. Watch the turnaround technique. Hit the like button, man. This is transparency transporting. Where we get into our vision and our dreams. Look, see? He's blowing all the shit out to the road again. Like, dude, chill out, man. Chill out. See, I got a lot of it up for him. Yeah, bro, don't be blowing the shit out to the road. Look at the yard over there. You see the yard is nice? He blew all that shit out into the road right here. Look at that yard. The yard is nice. He blew all the shit out into the road. And now he think I'm gonna pick all that shit up. But y'all not. I'm just getting my guys situated. So when they come over here to put this asphalt down. Get rid of a lot of asphalt over here. Look at that. They can put out some shit right there. You know what's crazy? I'm already full, man. I'm already full. And I ain't go crazy into the gutter. Look at all this shit. He specifically said, yo, don't go in the gutter. Look, he was like, don't go in the gutter. He knew. He knew. I'm going in the gutter over here. I ain't getting nothing done. Now, if I had a truck, I would have had the truck sitting right here. I could go crazy. Because I got somewhere to dump. Somewhere to dump. Yeah, who won a football game last night? I fell asleep. Yeah, I was so tired when I got in from the gym. I ain't even remix no content like that. I'm about to remix some content on my break. You see how I got it looking over here? it look, T? Yo, T and whoever else is in the chat, man. How's it look, right? Look, I got the middle looking good. See, now they can come over here and lay that asphalt down. Look how I opened it up for them. They can damn near get rid of a ton of asphalt right here. Look at all this shit. They can put a big patch right there. They can put a big patch right here. Look, I hooked them up. See, this dude is an asshole. See, I caught him. See how I caught him, y'all? Look. Look, I caught him. See, he's making a mess. I just looked out for him the first pass. Look, see, I caught him. See, I be knowing, man. When you do shit long enough, you know what it looks like. Then I tell you he was blowing all the shit into the road. Look, I looked out for him already. I told you what he was doing. Look, I looked out for him. I picked up mad at his shit already. I told you that's what he was doing. See, yeah, look, I does this, man. This is another thing they do. See all those leaves over here? These are pine trees. There should be no sycamore. But what they do is they blow all the leaves from the neighbor's shit into the woods because they know we clean all that up. But there's all pine on this stump. Why is there so many sycamore leaves over there? Because the landscapers take the shit and blow it across the street. They've been doing that shit for years, man. I looked out for this fella, right? I looked out for him. Appreciate that light. I looked out for that guy. I looked out for him. Right? I'm gonna grab one more pass over here for him again. Look, see how I got most of this shit up? Because what he's doing is he's fucking up my area that I'm trying to get right for the guy. Look, you gotta stop that shit. Dude, chill out, man. Look, here goes another asshole. Yo, don't throw the shit into the road, dude. I'm not picking up the road, dude. Playing yourself, homie. Look, you dudes be playing themselves. I'm not picking that shit up, brother. Another one, look how they playing themselves. They all trying to blow this shit out into the road, bro. Now I'm leaving. Stop blowing your shit out into the road, bro. Stop blowing your shit out into the road. Yo, this is what these dudes do, look. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna swerve on it real quick. Like, stop blowing your shit out into the road, dude. And I'm about to call homeboy and tell him, like, yo, they over here on goofy time. I'm let them know, like, yo, they over here on goofy time. Yeah, they over here on goofy time, y'all. You see this shit? They on goofy time over here. Chat, what up? Y'all see it, chat? Pay attention. They on goofy time. This is called goofy time. When you start blowing your leaves all out into the road, look, stop blowing this shit out into the road, dude. Look, he's blowing his leaves into the road. Goofball. Right? Stop that shit, man. This dude right here just did it. You see what I'm working with? Look. All I was really over here doing was clearing this up right here. So these guys can come over here and lay out the asphalt. Now look, I did his job for him, the landscaper. I should pull over and jump on and say, yo man, throw me a couple of dollars, man. Y'all probably got a couple $100 to do this cleanup. I cleaned it up for y'all. Look. Y'all peep that? Y'all peep that? I got all those leaves up for them right there. They blew all this shit out onto the road. Right? Yo, the old me, I would have did that. Yo, the old me, I would have jumped out right there and pressed them. I was like, yo, you got to give me $30, man. I just did your job for you. Look, see, I did his job for him. They was doing a cleanup. He kicked all that shit out into the road, like these dudes up here, and I basically did it for him. I would have jumped out on him like, bro, you threw all them leaves out into the road. I just picked all that up for you. Look. I picked all that up for you. Look how this looks over here. I looked out for them. Right? Look. I just looked out for them. And the only reason I looked out for him, Gumbo, what up? I'm gonna check that video out that you sent me in a second. One reason I did it because these dudes up here kept blowing shit out to the road too. Look at this dude, man. These guys gotta stop this shit, man. This isn't even my primary area. Look at this guy, man. Yeah, this guy's a straight idiot, man. I'm about to flip the fuck out, man. Stop blowing the shit into the fucking road, man. Fucking blowing leaves into the road. But look, now look, he doing all that over there. That shit is not getting picked up. Watch. That shit over there is not getting picked up. That shit right there ain't getting picked up. I'm gonna spin it right here. Look. I'm gonna spin it right here. That shit over there is not getting picked up. I don't know what I don't know what type of goofiness he's on, right? You need to be like my man across the street over here. Look, you see my man over here across the street's handling his business. This dude came out and tried to blow all his leaves out into the road. Look. This is all he's getting right here. That's all he's getting right there. Yeah, he bumped his head, man. Trey, what up, Trey? Yeah, that dude bumped his head, right? He seen me go up and down the block a couple times. He was like, oh, I'm gonna grab my blower and blow all my leaves from my front yard into the road. No, you're not. No, you're not. But look, yo, Gumbo, you see how I blessed the landscapers up here? Look, I did their job for them. Look, I did their job. You see what I did? I left this little bit right here, like, nah, y'all picking that up. Y'all picking that up. Word, y'all didn't break me off with none of that bread. Ah, man, your fight got canceled? Damn. What, the opponent pulled out, Trey? The opponent pulled out? That's what be happening too, man. That's what be happening a lot, man. Appreciate that light. Look, I blessed them right there. I gotta go dump now, though. Opponent took a different fight, y'all. I knew it. They're not just calling. Look, you ain't even, yo, before you even typed it in the chat, I said it. I was like, I know the business, you know. That shit happens all the time. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it was, Trey. He knew you was gonna whoop his ass. He got more money somewhere else to get an ass whooping. That's how they get down. Somebody paid him a little bit more money to get his ass whooped. Yo, these guys are bugging. Yo, dog, stop blowing shit into the road. Yo, dude, look at all these assholes. Look, now, look, you're done. Yo, dude, stop blowing the shit into. I'm not coming back down. All right. Stop blowing all the shit to the road, man. Yo, you see how they all be ODing? Look, they ODing. All I really was over here was doing, right? The hot box is coming through here. But once they start seeing you come through with the equipment, yeah, everybody wants to blow all their leaves into the road. Like, bro. See how I politely, professionally told him, like, yo, bro, I'm not coming back around. Y'all OD. Yeah, they had me on this block all day. Yeah, they all try to come out and do that shit, man. Yeah, they all come out and do that shit. Now, like I said, if I had a truck over here, if I had one of my guys parked up over here, I would do it. I would do it. But he specifically told me not to go in the gutter, right? He was like, he specifically was like, yo, don't go in the gutter. Just get it right for the guys. Right? Look, that's what I did. He was like, don't go in the gutter, right? And if you look, I didn't go in the gutter. Yeah, he said he was getting, damn, look, Trey, do I know the business? Look, but hey, what do I know? Look, Sean News Boxing, LLC. Look, hold on. Look, shout out to Trey Williams. Look, Trey is a fighter. He was looking to make his pro debut. His fight got canceled. Look what I said. I don't even represent that guy that did that, but I knew what he did. I knew what he did. I knew he got another offer. And see, now if Trey was fighting on the like if he was like with Top Rank, this is how I know this, right? If he was with like Top Rank, Matchroom, or one of the bigger promoters, right? And that guy did what he did right there to Trey, he wouldn't be allowed to get away with that. Because he would have to fight Trey. Because him and Trey already had an obligation. But when you're not on like the bigger tier, the guys do this shit all the time. Now, if he was, like I said, this fight was a Top Rank, PBC, one of those type of fights, yeah, that guy's license would have got suspended. Because they would have been like, nah, November 15th, you got to fight Trey Williams. But when you want to, you know, like basically what I call the underground, they pull stuff like that all the time, bro. All the time. All the time, man. They do that shit all the time, yo. That's what I'm telling you. Boxing is a dirty business, man. If you know, you know. See, a lot of guys sit online and they be talking to boxing, right? They don't really work with no fighters. They don't know the ins and outs. But yo, these guys be the pocket watchers too. They'll tell you, yo, Tank Davis is making this type of money and all that, man. But Trey, you gonna be alright. Yeah, your breakthrough is coming, man. So don't even get discouraged, man. See, that's what happens, man. Guys get discouraged. Like, I know you were set on fighting November 15th, man. Don't get discouraged, man. Stay in the gym, bro. Stay in the gym. I'm gonna do one more pan up here for these guys. But I know he probably do some more shit out on the road. Alright? These guys was ODing, man. ODing. Here go this guy trying to do it now. Nah, bro. See? I'm out of here, man. See, I'm like, now he gonna come out. It don't work that way. I'm out of here, man. Out of here. I'm out of here. Now the third, fourth maybe don't come out. I got a whole half to do, man. I can't be sitting around here playing around with these guys over here, man. Because they want to come out and keep getting goofy. I was just running some interference for the hot box. Them niggas wanted to come out and keep getting goofy. Y'all peep that shit? They got goofy. Yeah, they got goofy, man. They want to blow all their leaves out into the road. Like, nah, it don't work that way. That's a fine. Where's the mother? That's a, yo, what they just did is a fine. If public safety seen that shit, they get fined. Yeah, that's a nice Sprinter van right there. see that sprinter across the street? Look at that sprinter van. That's some shit, yo. I'm definitely investing in one of those when I retire. That's it, yeah. That's the shit you travel in right there. See that sprinter van? Cause you know I'm a boxing manager too. Right there, that's the travel joint right there. Yo, when we go sparring and making moves, that's the ride right there, man. I remember when I went to the Auto Expo, I was looking at all them shits. I really was looking at the other ones, but those is the joints right now, the sprinter joints, right there. See it? Those are the joints right there. That's nice. And I was looking at like the little RV type of joints too, cause you could put a little RV type of joints at the park and ride, you know, and get it in. Cause you know I'm a driver. Look, you see right now I drive, so it's nothing for me to jump on the road and make moves. I was thinking about that when me and my daughter rode to Canada for the fight. And I yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I did my work right here. I pulled over like, I think it was like 3 in the morning. I was gonna get a room. Yeah, they did us dirty. Every spot I was trying to stop at to get a little room for a couple hours of sleep, they was like, yo, we're booked. I was like, fuck it. My daughter was already in the back, knocked out. I went right to one of the gas station rest stops and pulled over. I was like, I'm gonna just close my eyes for 1 hour. Yeah, that motherfucker 1 hour turned to 2 hours. It was like, God damn, that I made it across the border. And I was like, damn. Look at this guy. He look like he stole that. Wherever he's coming from, he stole that shit. yeah, he stole. Right? Look, y'all be saying white people don't steal. That white guy right there just stole that shit. That's why he was booking up out of there. Yeah, look. He had a big bag of goods. He was booking it. He stole that shit, man. So here's the LIE. I'm taking the back roads though, man. It should be break time. Yeah. And there go Chipotle. There go Chick-fil-A. I ain't messing with none of that though, man. I'm gonna go to the Whole Foods spot up here. Yo, Gumbo, if you still in here, you wanna laugh? Yeah, you wanna laugh real quick, Gumbo? I used to plow this area over here, right? This was one of my sections, and I remember I was in an old ass truck, right? Yeah, I was in an old ass truck, maybe about like 10 years ago, and the shit, right? Like now we got good brand new equipment, but back then we had a lot of bullshit, right? Yo, and the floorboard was rusted out on the passenger side, right? And I remember, I came in the yard, right? I came in the yard, right? Yeah, they wanted to write me up, right? Yo, right, Gumbo, listen. Yeah, they wanted to write me up, right? So I came in the yard. We was bound in a blizzard, and they was like, all right, from 2 to 5 you could sleep, right? So y'all came in the yard, and I parked. I went in the yard. I went in my car. And I went to sleep in my car with the heat blasting and all that. Yo, you know, they tried to write me up, right? Right? Yeah, they was like, yo, you was sitting in your car sleeping, right? I said, yo, you said we could rest, right? I was like, yo, you said we could rest, right? I said, oh. I said, yo, it was cool for me to sit in that truck with the floorboard missing and freeze there, huh? Right? I said, yo, y'all wanted me to freeze out there, right? Because I said, no matter how much, I said, if I'm not moving around in that truck, it's good. Because with the engine, the heat and all that. I said, but if I'm just sitting there, that motherfucking floorboard is missing on the other side. Ain't nothing but cold air coming in, man. So y'all wanted me to freeze, huh? Yo, the nigga said, Shalom, get out of this office. You're crazy. But yeah, that's the truth. How am I supposed to sit in a truck? Yo, I'm supposed to sit in the truck. Like, see, I didn't mind when I'm out here getting busy plowing because the engine, the heat is warm. But if I'm gonna just sit in a stationary truck and the floorboard is missing on that side, nigga, that shit is an ice box, man. That shit is a straight ice box, man. I wasn't going for a gumbo. But then, yo, did another time, right? Yo, you made me think about that shit yesterday, right? I remember I pulled over, right? Y'all pulled over. Yo, gumbo, check this one out, right? Yo, I pulled over and I was parked for like 45 minutes, right? Yeah, they be one, well, they don't do it no more. Like the new regime is cool. But the old regime, yo, yeah, these niggas would be watching the GPS. Talking about, yo, you was sitting for man hours. Hold on. Hey, John. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll go over there right now. I'm going to dump. Leroy and McNaughton is done. No problem. All right, I got you. Yep. See, yeah, that's the life. Yeah, that's the life of a heavy equipment operator. Look, I got another area to go to now. See, that's why I couldn't stay over there fucking with those guys, man. But yo, gumbo, right? So I was parked for like 45 minutes, right? And they gonna call me up and like, yo, you're sitting for 45 minutes, right? And yo, it was just like what you said yesterday, gumbo, about mentally and all of that. So I had to tell them, right? I said, yo, man, yeah, we've been out here for 12 straight hours, right? I said, y'all pulled over because, yo, mentally I had to just check out real quick, right? Yo, this nigga gonna say, yo, get something to eat, right? Right, look, right? Yeah, he was like, yo, just get something to eat, right? I said, yeah, that's cool if I'm hungry. I said, but what does that have to do? I was like, I'm not a machine, bro. I said, mentally, if I have a breakdown, right, and I'm driving, just because I go get a sandwich, that's not fueling me up mentally, man. You gotta be mentally prepared to drive out here in these conditions, man. He said, did you pay? Nah, yo, I go this week, man. Friday I go to court. Friday I go to court. I go to court on the 9th or the 10th. I think it's Friday. For them tickets. But yeah, they always be like, yo, get something to eat. Yeah, right? Yeah, you drive for like 12 straight hours battling the storm. Yeah, that used to be the old, what's the name? Yo, let's go get something to eat. Like you putting gas in your car or something. Like, yo, I'm not a car, man. Yo, the only proper way to get over fatigue is rest. Right? Yo, it's rest, right? They're like, yo, let's go get a sandwich. Yeah, let's go get a sandwich. Yeah, I remember they did my man Harry dirty, right? Yeah, they suspended Harry, right? Yeah, we was out here battling the ice blizzard, the ice storm, right? Yo, Harry got into an accident. Yeah, they suspended him, right? Yeah, right there. I knew. I said, nah, they'll never get me on that, right? Yeah, they suspended him, right? Because He got into an accident, right? Yeah, you know what they told him, Gumbo, right? And yeah, look, you know us, Gumbo. Yeah, we from the tribe of Himothy. I used to use all of that shit, right? Whenever they would tell me I was parked or this, I was like, yo, I didn't want to get into an accident. Because, yo, if I get into an accident, you're going to ask me what? Yo, why didn't you pull over? Right? You're going to be like, why didn't you pull over? And you get into an accident, that's the first thing they tell you. Oh, you was tired? Why didn't you pull over? So every time I'll be like, yo, I was tired. I just pulled over. Yeah, I just pulled over. Yeah, my man Harry. Harry. Yeah, they suspended Harry, man. I felt bad for him. I'm like, man, there's no loyalty up here, man. Harry out here driving. Yeah, and that was one of them damn storms. Yeah, we was out here for 2 straight days, man. Yeah, they suspended him. Yeah, they didn't say, yo, you put it on the line for two consecutive days around the clock. Yeah, they wanted to know why he didn't pull over and stop. That's why he had the accident. You see how far I had to go to dump, right? Look, I made it. Yo, when the winter time comes, and we be out here plowing snow, they be breaking all type of DLC laws, right? Yo, Gumbo, you know you a driver, right? Yo. If you drive for X amount of hours, yo, you're supposed to have 8 hours off. That shit is mandatory. That shit is mandatory. You're supposed to have at least 8 hours off, right? They tell us to only sleep for like 3 or 4 hours, and then we supposed to just go hard. When we be doing those overnighters, when we do them overnighters, right? That's my word. When we call that working around the clock. When we work around the clock, that's my word. When I finish mopping up my area, at whatever time it is, right? Yeah, you see my books, Gumbo. Yeah, you see my books. Say I finish my area. My plow area at like 10, 11, whatever time I finish, right? I'm going to whatever area I'm working in. I'm going to the sand pile, the salt barn, and I'm parking, bro. Unless I get a call to go icy conditions, I chill, bro. Cause that's when you get into the accidents, man. It's like what you said, when you drive for so long, mentally you don't be there, man. You don't be there, man. You never get into the accident fighting the storm. It's always after the storm is over. Never. Look, winter is coming, y'all. Look, y'all see it. Look, in a second, we're gonna be getting on top of all these right here. Look, see the plows? See the plows and the spreaders? Winter's coming, y'all. It's October. Winter is coming. Oh, here go my dump, look. I still ain't used to this joint right here, look. I'm gonna show y'all what I just did. I just had a brain fart. Look, my shit is normally up here, right? This shit is down here. You see it? Look, they got my chicken. My shit is normally down here. I'm about to go get me a nice salad at Aldi's. I'm gonna break down my chicken breast in there. All right? Now it's down here. Normally my shit is up here. But right here, look. I'll show y'all this big dump. Look, that was one road, y'all. That was one road, and I didn't go in the gutters. Look how much shit gonna come out this motherfucker. Why? Look at that. Y'all see it? Look, that motherfucker full. Look at that, man. And that's without going in the gutter. Imagine I went in the gutter. Imagine I went in the gutter. Appreciate those lights, y'all. I ain't even go in the gutter. Look, this is my water from yesterday. I'm about to go fill this up. Oh, that's good. I'm about to go fill this up. I'm in the yard, so I saved money today. I'm gonna go fill this up. Gate. Now this is some good sparkling water though. Straight now, look. Now I don't need to get no water. Every time I come in here and dump, I get some water. Yo, look. Yo, Popeye's trying to get on it. Yo, you gotta tell him to sprinkle the crack dust on there. This is that Parmesan, look. I'll tell him to sprinkle that crack dust on there. do it, right? I ain't eat my wings last night. I come home from the gym, right? And I ain't even work out that hard last night in the gym. I was like, nah, I'll eat my Popeyes in the morning. I ain't even mess with my Popeyes last night. Let me see where this one is at. Hold on. I might just go jump on this now. Just text him a late break. Oh, it's back over there where I was at. All right. We're gonna have some spawn tonight in the gym, yeah. Look, I was trying to line it up last night, but Coach Dennis didn't want to let him go. Malachi got mad confidence, right? I like that shit. Malachi wanted to spawn my boy Aiden, right? Aiden whooped his ass, man. But you know what's crazy? Malachi's older than him, man. Aiden's only 13. Malachi's 15. Aiden got up on him, right? But he want to get his lick back, right? He got his confidence up, right? But I don't think he can fuck with Aiden, man. Aiden's the one I be calling Young Crawford. Aiden got up on him, man. See? Because Malachi's nice, but Malachi be taking too many days, man. Right? Aiden be in the gym all the time, right? So Aiden's learning the technique, man. Now, man, he comes in there dedicated, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be consistent, man. See, Malachi got his swag up, and then he got a little, he tries to slide out the gym for too long, man. Aiden be coming in there all the time, man. So Aiden got his confidence, his swag up. Aiden put it on him, man. Y'all see my video, right? I be working with Aiden, man. That's what I do, man. I like working with certain kids, man. And I don't show favoritism, but it's like if I see something in them, I be like, I work with them. I work with all the kids, but when I see something in certain kids, I just give them, I give them a little bit of that source magic because I see they got something. I knew Aiden had a little something in him. So, if you watch my content, when I told them, when they were spawned, I was like, touch him up into the stomach. He ain't gonna like it. Aiden put it on him, man. They supposed to run it back tonight, man. And look, some of you dudes, right? Let me point this out to y'all, man. You niggas is clowns. And I'm talking about you niggas that be commenting on, when you see like guys that are green or young kids sparring, and you be in the comments trying to knock they hustle, and they're not professional fighters. They're not professional fighters. Oh man. Master Rank, I seen your video. Master Rank, where was them niggas at, man? Where they was texting on the phone. That video was funny as hell. Where was you at when they was doing that, man? I'm gonna sit right here, man, for a hot second, and then go grab a break. Cause I just ate some chicken, so I really ain't that hungry like that. But Master Rank, where was you at, man? Where was you at, good brother? Where the dude was checking out the what's the name? I'm gonna see what Gumbo's talking about.
What's going on? Is this a cash offer? Straight cash? Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? What the hell kind of? Is this the black? What is this? The black market price? Is this the? It ain't. It's. I don't think it's Friday. It ain't Black Friday. No, it's not. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Yeah. What's going on? Shit, did he just make 50 million to fight Canelo Alvarez? You trying to pay him $50 million to face who? Tennis? Come on now, get the hell out of here, Turkey. Come on. You already know who's gonna belong in the ring with no damn Terrence Crawford? Absolutely not. Hell no. But if he gonna do it, you better hey, bring that money up, Turkey. Bring that money up. Oh yeah. Damn, if that's the fight you wanna see, bring that number up. That's for damn sure. Because Crawford ain't gonna fight this dude for $50 million. Come on now. Canelo just got paid $150 million. $150 million to face Crawford. Man, he got his biggest paycheck with a smaller guy. Now you want Crawford? What? Who's gonna go up to 160 and face Crawford? What the hell? How that's gonna work? What's gonna go down, Turkey? I hope this ain't true. I hope it ain't true. Anyways, hey, y'all heard it right here first, man. Y'all already know what it is. You ain't ready for no Terrence Crawford, bro. You ain't ready, bro. No. Terrence Crawford gonna knock you out if y'all was a fight, period. He gonna knock you out. He did you a favor, bro. He did you a favor by not knocking you off, man. For real. I don't care. I'd go to Philly and tell you to your face, you ain't beat no damn Terrence Crawford. To your face. In front of everybody.
Yeah, Tip be watching the source, man.
You be doing. I don't care about none of that fast stuff. Timing will be all of that. He gonna catch you, he gonna hurt you, he gonna knock you out. Easy damn work for Terrence Crawford. But anyways, that's my job.
Yeah, he be watching the source. Thank you for sending that to me, Gumbo. But like he said, man, how does this guy be making up numbers, right? Look, man, I'm drinking some of my water, man. How does this guy know this? How does this guy know this, right? 50 million? That doesn't, see, shout out to Desert Storm Bradley for, breaking that down. That doesn't even make sense. Number one. He just knocked off a guy who made 150 million. Bradley was spot on. New Jersey, the east side, Bradley was spot on. He would have to get a lot more money. They was paving over there. They was paving. Jersey City, huh? That's Jersey City. Right, Master Rank? My peoples is from Jersey City. Al, June. Good brothers, man. And we did a lot of traveling to fights. Up and down the East Coast, Philly, Newark. Those were good times, man. Yo, you want to hear a quick story, right? Yo, I had the Uber, right? I went to a fight. I met those guys, right? Yo, we drove. I took the train to Newark. They picked me up in Newark, Penn. And then we drove to Philly. We went to the fight. They picked me up. And we drove to Philly, right? P-Town, P-Funk, all right. Hackensack, all right. Look, check this out, right? I went with them to the fights. in Philly, right? They picked me up. We drove down and shit. Matter of fact, it was a Cool Boy fight. We went to a couple ones, but it was I think it was a matchroom fight because we was on TV that night. No, matter of fact, it was Tevin Farmer's fight. That was this particular one. So we went to Tevin Farmer's homecoming fight, matchroom call. We had all credentials and shit, right? And then coming back home, I was like, yeah, nah, y'all good. Just drop me off. I'll take the train. Yo, I did not know, right? I did not know, right? I thought Newark Penn was like, motherfucking, you know, Penn Station. You know how at a certain time the trains come like every hour, right? We got there, yo, the next train wasn't coming till like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what? What type of time? I was like, yo, what type of bullshit Jersey train? I thought they ran like the city, like at a certain time, you know, the shits come every hour. So I was like, all right, we'll be all right. We just gotta sit, yo. I was gonna have to wait all the way to 8 o'clock in the morning. So I had to take an Uber. I took an Uber from Newark to Penn Station, man. Shit was, yo, it was funny as hell, man. I was like, damn. I told my niggas to drop me off. I was good, right? Yo, I go up in the train. I was like, God damn. That shit was funny as hell, man. That shit was funny as hell. Then another time, see, these guys ain't put in no work, man. We went to Atlantic City. I covered the fights in Atlantic City, right? I stayed in Atlantic City overnight, and I took the Greyhound back, right? To the bus terminal, right? I stayed overnight. I think this might have been, whose fight card was it? It was a main event fight card. But I remember, shout out to my guy, Coach Higgins. Yo, Coach Higgins made the phone call, and I was like, damn. It was on some spur of the moment type shit. I was like, I gotta go down there. Oh, it was the Bivol fight. When Bivol fought, the dude that beat Marcus Brown. John Pascal. I had to jump on the bus. So that's why I say, a lot of times when I hear dudes that they be making excuses why they don't go to certain events or can't cover certain events, I can't relate to that, man. I always made it happen, man. If somebody put their name on the line for me and got me credentials to cover a fight, I always made it my business to get there. I didn't be like, yo, I don't got no ride. Damn, I can't get there. I made it there. I took the Greyhound bus from the Port Authority. Me and my brother. That's when I was Jackal Fitness. I brought him with me. And then we stayed. I was like, you know what, we'll just stay overnight. And then we jumped on the bus. The next morning, I remember me and my man Soldier. We was on the bus, tired. I slept the whole ride from Atlantic City to the Port Authority. I knocked out like this on the bus. I was that tired because we was just up all night. We was up all night because I was like, yo, I'm not gonna fall asleep and we missed the bus. Cause you know how, yo, when you got bus tickets, right? Cause we had bus tickets, not tickets to like, yo, this is the time your bus. No, we had the casino bus ticket type shit. So if you miss that bus, you stuck. Well, you're not stuck. You're gonna have to buy another ticket. You gotta buy another ticket, man. You know, that's all in my book, man. The book's a source, man. You know, a lot of people see they see the exterior. They don't know, they don't know the grind, man. Yeah, they want the glory, but they don't know the story. Like Boots is fighting Saturday. I got tickets. I ain't going. I don't like going to fights no more, man. But I got tickets to the fight, man. I like to just watch the fights at the crib now with my kids. You know what I mean? I want to be a room raider. Because that's what I noticed about social media, niggas respect room raiders. They don't really respect niggas that's outside. When you go outside and you present all your shit, they don't respect that shit. But I got tickets. Shout out to my man. He hit me up like, yo, you coming to the fights? I was like, I don't know, man. And that's an easy commute, man. I just, it is like working as a Team Tucker media marketing agent. It ruined me, bro. It did. You know why it ruined me? It ruined me in a sense where, if I'm not working the fight, I don't want to go to the fight no more. Cause I'm used to working now. So it's like, if I'm gonna watch the fight as a fan, I'd rather just watch it at the crib. You don't gotta travel. I don't drink no more, but it's like you don't gotta travel. I traveled. I put in a lot of work throughout the week. He said I only like up north for white women. I like to get that pink. Yeah, the white girls is up here, man. You should have just seen this white girl right here that just went in the store. She had a fat ass, man. I think she just came from the gym over here. She had on workout attire. She had a fat ass. A lot of white girls got fat asses now, man. Fat asses. She was looking up in the machine, right? I'm telling you. See, look, it'd be the cowboy hat, man. I get them all the time. She was all up in the machine. She wanted me to see she had a fat ass. I was looking. Yeah, she had a fat old ass, man. I was looking. She looked like she was sizing me up, man. But I ain't on no horn dog shit, man. If I was on some horn dog shit, I would have jumped out the truck. Like, the younger me, I was a cootie hound. I would have jumped out the truck and bit her head off and got at her. But I don't be on that type of time no more. I might catch her when she come out. When she come out, I might get out and go into the store and just size up again. But, I ain't on that type of time. Damn. He said white women give good head. Yeah, they polish the trophy. They polish the trophy. Yo, Master Rank been here dropping that. Yo, Master Rank, what? Now you gonna bring the trolls out? Look, yo, Master Rank, you gonna bring the trolls out now? Now, since you just said that, then you gonna bring all the homosexual trolls over here now, man. They're gonna come out now, man. You should have never said that. You should have never informed them about that. Yeah, there she go right there. Look. Now, if I was like these creeps, I'll put the camera on her. Terry Will, what's going on? My Navy comrade. Salute to you, good brother. Nah, man, I'm just kicking it. Really about to run up in the store and go grab some, but I bought in some chicken from Popeyes last night, so I really don't need nothing. And I just want to fill up my water, so I'm just sitting here at one of my hunting spots. This is one of my hunting spots, man, because the gym is right there. You get a lot of eye candy over here. We were just talking about the eye candy. This white girl is one in there with a fat old ass, man. She just came out and got on her whip. Now, like I said, the old me, I would have got at her. I would have cut her head off. I would have, you know me, I know the right approach. I would have asked her, does she work out? And I was like, I work out too. But I was like, I need to get a session with you. But I ain't on that type of time, man. Ah, man, Master Rank, you gonna get him started, man. You can't talk about him like that, man. They're gonna send the trolls over here, man. I'm telling you, they all go up in this store, man. They be up and there's another one. They come right from the gym over there, and they come in here, they get their protein shakes. There goes another one. She look like she gets down too. God damn. I might have y'all up, man. I might have to dead the live stream and just go in there now. There's another one, man. This is, I told you, this is my hunting spot right here, man. She look more flexible. The one that just went in there right now, god damn, she just look more flexible. Yeah, I don't even need nothing, man. But I might just go up. Yeah, Master Rank in here talking all this shit. I might just have to go up in the store, man. I'm gonna just go up in there and just get some. I don't need nothing though, man. I be feeling like a creep, right? If I go in the store right now and I don't buy nothing, and I just go in there and size that woman up that just went in, that's a creep, man. I feel like a creep, man. That's why I ain't jump out the truck, man. Oh, they Indian women, yes. Yes. Real Indian women. You gotta get you a real Indian woman. Not these fake ones. That be like, yo, I got Indian in my family. I'm telling you, the gym is around the corner. There's a 24-hour fitness around the corner. They come right over here, man. They come right over here to the Whole Food spot afterwards. I'm about to go up in there, y'all. If I see one more come out, going up in there, man. I might grab some more fruit, man. Remember, I got the blueberries yesterday out there. I just might give me some fruit or something, man. I don't really need nothing, man. I think I'll go in there and grab some fruit, man. They in there now, y'all. And this phone is about to die. I'm trying to wait for that girl to come out, man, because I don't want to feel like a creep, man. You know what I'm saying? So if she leaves, then I'll go in. Because I think if I go in there now, I got that's the creep vibes, man. She was like a tall glass of milk, man. She looked like a tall glass of milk. She had on the spandex. She just came out. Look, now I don't feel like I'm on my creep shit. I want her to leave, right? What up? I need me an Amazon carrier position, man. I'm on the waiting list, man. Amazon is the move. Yo, my uncle does that shit in Texas, man. He be killing it, man. If I can get Amazon and the other shits that I'm doing right now, I'll just incorporate it, man. I would incorporate it and be killing the game. Y'all always miss the turn right there. Y'all had them good blueberries yesterday. Well, they got the strawberry. I might get some strawberries today. Look, that's what I do, y'all. Give me some good strawberries. Check, make sure they're good. I'll do the strawberries today. Strawberries and maybe a little tuna fish or something. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the good water. I don't need no water, but these are my waters over here that I rock with. I rock with these waters right here. See it? It's a good water right here, y'all. Look, that's sparkling Italian water right there. It's a good water. That's some good water. The sparkling Italian water. That's good. It got minerals. I might grab one. I think I'll grab one. And I got my strawberries, y'all. I'm good. We Gucci. That's all I need, y'all. Yeah, watch me get my flirt on.
I'm good.
That's not bad.
Please select payment option.
Sauce experience. Yo, the fruit crusher. Yeah, I got me some strawberries. I gotta go back up in there. I did a bonehead move, man. All right, I'm gonna show you the bonehead move I did. I did the bonehead move, man. I gotta go to the post office, man. I just thought about that when I was in there. I'm like, damn, I need to go to the post office. That's why I drew a blank in there. I'm like, y'all need to go to the post office. Fuck. Post office is all the way on the other side. All the way on the other side, y'all. Fuck. Yeah, look, I got me some fresh strawberries, right? I'm about to get down on them shits right now, Master Rain. Fucking gotta go to the post office though, man. I'm freaking tight, man. All the time I was sitting right there, I could have ran to the post office, y'all. I drew a blank. I got some cards I gotta mail off, man. I fucked up. Y'all. I really did. Yes, look. Those strawberries right here, though. So now I gotta go to the post office for lunch. These is banging. Y'all got a good batch right here. I made sure too. I was checking it out. It's a good batch right here. These are sweet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. is the Source Experience, y'all. You back out here on this road, look. I'm gonna hit this area up over here. Hit this area up over here. He just called in the coordinates at. I'll be back on that lunchtime. I'll take y'all with me to the post office, man. I should have went to the post office already. Fuck, man. But you know, you do have options.